In this lecture, we will talk about syllables and accents. We will not go into too much detail because this is Italian basics, so I will just simply tell you the main important information that you need to know in order to correctly pronounce words in Italian. What is a syllable? A syllable is a sequence of sound organized into a specific unit. Typically, a syllable is made of a vowel and a consonant. Vowels are really important in syllables because they will hold on to the accent, and syllables together with accent allow you to pronounce correctly certain words. In Italian, you can have accents on the second to last syllable, on the third to last, on the fourth to last syllable, or on the last syllable. Why am I confusing you by talking about first to last, second to last, and so on? Well, I don't want you to be confused on syllables. I count syllables going to the end of the word and counting towards the front part of the word. Keep this in mind as I do this lecture. Most of the words in Italian have an accent on either the second to last syllable or the third to last syllable. For example, casa. Casa. Casa is composed of two syllables. You have ca and you have za. Casa. Where do you hear the accent? Try to repeat it with me. Casa. Which one of the two syllables is stronger and you feel that it's pronounced a little bit more stressed? Did you say ca, the first syllable? You are correct. Now, in this case, we only have two syllables, so my last syllable would be sa, S-A. The second to one is casa. So the accent in this case is on the second to last syllable, which will be the syllable ca. Casa. Similarly, you would have it in the word marito. Try to understand with me the different syllables. Marito. 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 Where does the accent fall? Listen to it again. Marito. You have guessed correctly, it does fall on the second to last. Marito. Marito. On the R-I, on the ri sound. Another example on the word patata. Pa-ta-ta. Where is the accent? On the second to last. Pa-ta-ta. Okay, we're not talking about patata, and we will not say patata. We will pronounce it patata. Another example on a longer word, you have it on calendario. Say it with me. Calendario. Try to understand the different syllables with me. Ca-lin-da-rio. How many syllables do we have? Let's say it again. Ca-lin-da-rio. We have 4 different syllables. And where does our accent fall on? Let's hear it again. Ca-lin-da-rio. It falls on the second to last in da-rio. Calendario. Other words can have an accent on the third to last syllable, and these are also a bit common, like the ones with the accent on the second to last. For example, in words like zucchero, you will not say zucchero, you will not say zucchero, you will say zucchero. You hear that the accent falls on zucchero, on zucchero. If you're looking at how many syllables you have, you count backwards, it will be on the third to last. Same thing with the word antipatico. Antipatico. Try to understand where this one fits in. Antipatico. Can you hear it? Antipatico. It falls on the pa. Anti Write it out, count them backwards with me, and you see that it will be on the third to last syllable. Antipatico. Moving on, you can also have some words that have the accent on the fourth to last. This is not so common in Italian. You can have them especially when you have verbs which have absorbed a pronoun in them. For example, scrivimelo, scrivimelo, scrivimelo. You have it on scri, so scrivimelo. Where is it? On the fourth to last. This is the last one. We're talking about an accent on scri. Scrivimelo. Fourth to last one has an accent. Scrivimelo. We're not saying scrivimelo or scrivimelo. It's scrivimelo. A very common accent that you can find is the one on the last syllable. This is an easy accent because typically you have a graphic accent on this syllable. You will have it in words like caffè, città, gioventù, on the days of the week, lunedì, martedì, giovedì. This is very easy to understand, and you will always have a written sign on top of that vowel that will explain to you what type of accent you have and how you can pronounce that vowel. One more thing about accents that I want you to know is that sometimes where you're placing the accent can change the actual meaning of the word. Now, don't stress too much over this because generically, if there is a doubt, graphically we place an accent on that specific syllable to inform you that you have to pronounce it in that way. For example, you can have the word ancora and ancora. Ancora will have an accent on the A, ancora. And ancora will have the accent on the O. In this case, we have two different meanings. Ancora is the anchor of the boat, so it's a noun. Whilst ancora, it's an adverb, meaning again. So in this case, it's important where you have the accent because it can change the meaning of the actual word. Another example can be leggere, an adjective, meaning light, and leggere, which is a verb that means to read. Please take note that most of the time you will know how to correctly pronounce the word on the basis of the meaning of the sentence in which this word will fall into. So do not stress too much about this. In the case in which you will have the single word on a poster or in a place in which you do not have a context in which this word has been inserted and you don't know the meaning of the word itself, and so you cannot read it out loud and pronounce it in a correct way, in this case, the person that wrote out that word will have to write the accent as well. Otherwise, you will not know how to pronounce it and you will not know the meaning of the word. I know it's a little bit tricky. Hopefully I was clear enough. If you have any doubts, just message me and I will give you further information. Ciao!